So, Dragon Age: The Veilguard has finally been released. This is a game that's been a long time coming from a very popular series from BioWare, and this was about 10 years in development. And some of the predicted costs that I've seen ranges anywhere from 100 to 150 to maybe 200 million if you include everything. So, it is a very, very highly anticipated big franchise and a potentially very expensive AAA game. And with that, there's definitely been some controversy around this game prior to it being released. But now that it has been released, well, there's not a straightforward conclusion to this, especially at the beginning. And depending upon where you look at in terms of reviews, you'll see there's not a clear answer at this point because one of the biggest controversies with this game is the simple fact that, first and foremost, not all of these reviewers got early review codes, and only certain people got this. And the game has been marred with these modern gaming things, okay? Things like politics, gender identity, all those things. So for anybody who pays attention to modern gaming, you could just say it has woke elements for whatever that comes out to in the game. But the thing is, this one's not straightforward because depending on where you look at, the reviews are mixed. So for a big publication website like IGN, they gave it amazing, a 9. That is an extremely high score, practically perfect. But then if you look at another channel like Heel versus Babyface, well, he's not quite as enthused with this game. And I do enjoy watching his reviews. I'm not going to lie. And so maybe I'm a little biased there, but he obviously has some thoughts on this. And so I highly recommend that you watch these reviews to kind of, come to your own conclusions before you decide to purchase this game. But needless to say, whenever this has been first released, and I know it's only been a day now, it is mixed. It's not quite the woke disaster that some people were predicting, but it's also not the mega blockbuster success that people who support this game or love this game series wanted it to be. And the reason why I say it's not yet a mega success, even though it is currently the number 2 bestsellers, is because people are going to look into this in the long term. Okay, how is this going to perform a week later, weeks later, months later, even years down the road? And obviously, that type of stuff takes time, but you can see some early indicators. And so, if you go to the reviews, like I said, they are mixed. Some people are saying, praising the overall graphics, the gameplay, and even the story in some cases. But on the other side, people are complaining about some technical issues. The story is horrible, and obviously those modern gaming politics that are in it. But if you look at things like most played, so right now these are peak as of today. And where is Dragon Age? Well, it was up here earlier today, but now it is number 15 with a peak of 77,465. It's currently at 64,000 or 60,864, which is definitely not a bad thing. But if you look at the games above it, especially older games, they're racking much higher numbers. And one that was just recently released today is Monster Hunter Wilds Beta. This is a beta, and there's currently 166,112 people, but a peak of 463,798. That is pretty wild, pun intended. And this is just a beta. And Monster Hunter is definitely a huge, huge series. I would say bigger than Dragon Age. This is a game from Capcom. Monster Hunter's been around for a long time. But this signal can be both seen as a success out of the gate, but it also can be seen as worrying as well. But we won't know until we get further down the road. And if you look at other sites like Metacritic. It does have a good score, 52 critic scores at 84. But like user scores, okay, so 52 critic scores and then 1,434 user ratings is at a 3.1. And so I would definitely look back to this game, maybe even a week down the road, and let's see what happens with Dragon Age. I think the consensus here is it's not a bad game. You know, it's a good game, but there are some elements like the story and some of the modern gaming elements, the woke elements, if you want to put it that way, that people don't enjoy. But I think this is definitely one that is not clear cut either way. And I would say at least that's a good thing. Okay. If they continually improve this, however much they can, then I think it'll satisfy the people who do enjoy it. And then for the people who don't enjoy it, well, there's lots of other games like Monster Hunter Wilds. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave in the comments there below. And I'll see you on another episode. Hey geeks, if you are a brand new creator and you simply want something easy to get you started, well, I got something for you with my Creator Starter Kit. This is a super simple step-by-step guide that's going to take you from having no channel to developing your very first YouTube channel, along with ideas, thumbnail designs, and other creator tips, including marketing. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and get started creating.